However, warning, if you have a short attention span, like a TikTok attention span, this video ain't for you. So I'll let you know right off the bat, move along, move along. All right? Hey, what's going on everybody? This is the Naked Doctor here. I'm in my last couple of days of being in Singapore after 3.5 years here. I'm returning back to Chicago. So yeah, it's kind of bittersweet. Sweet, I get to return back to my family. Bitter, I'm leaving a beautiful place. And it's a one-way ticket right now. So yeah, this is bittersweet. And the part that makes it bitter is because I'm going to be missing the most amazing things of Singapore, and I just want to share this with the world. Hey, I'm not being paid by SIA, I'm not being paid by Singapore Airlines or the Singapore Tourism Board, but if they hit me up, I'll answer. Nonetheless, I want to share like the top 10 things, 10 favorite things that I'm going to miss about Singapore. And I'm doing this because I'm talking to a lot of people from the West, from the US, from Canada, my friends, and even just strangers ask me, yo, what's up in Singapore? What is it like? What's it all about? What do you know, and I've been creating all these stories about it, but I just want to summarize my whole experience about the 10 things that it's going to make me Singapore sick. Not homesick, but Singapore sick when I head back home, return to my family in Chicago, the United States of America. All right. Number one, I don't have to check my wallet. You know when you're out and about in a crowded city or in a crowded bus station, and as a person you're always checking your back pocket like, yo, someone can just lift it. Never had to worry about it here, never at all. I had to undo the habit of always checking my back pocket all the time. But honestly, it's just a place of high integrity. Never had to worry about getting stuff pilfered or stolen from me. Now, this is Singapore. Can't say the same for Indonesia, Malaysia, other countries. Well, my radar is on. And in the US, it's on. In the airports, it's on. But in Singapore, never had to check my back pocket, man. It's a freedom. Really is a freedom. Number two, no ashy knees. For the last couple of years, I haven't had to put lotion on at all. No lotion. I still have the same jar of lotion that I brought when I came from Chicago. It's the same jar of lotion. How does it happen? Easy. You're always moist. All right? Save tons of money in moisturizer. So if you're black, you know exactly what I'm talking about. No ashy elbows, no ashy knees. Holler. No ashiness. Okay. Number three, fast escalators. You thought your escalators were fast in the West, in Canada, or whatever it is. Nah, man. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready to jump. They have two speeds. They have normal speed or leisure speed, and they have a get your ass as quickly as possible as your destination speed. Two speeds. Right? And it works effectively, efficiently, and people are moving along with it. But after being in a place where you're living, where everybody's on a slow pace, slow mode, and then you get on a Singapore escalator, it's like you're getting on a ride at Sentosa or Universal Studios, right? For the first time, right? It's like everything's zooming by, crazy. But it's a luxury that I'm gonna miss. Just getting from A to B really quickly and really efficiently. With that being said, talk about efficiency. Number four that I miss is Changi Airport. Yes. Listen, America, Britain, all the other countries of the world, Canada, right? Lester B. Pearson, LAX, Chicago. Yo, you guys could better step your game up. Changi is the bomb. Now, I'm an airport nut. I love airports. I love traveling. I never get sick of traveling. Part of my holidays is actually the journey of getting to my destination. That's when my holidays start. So I know there's some travel bugs out there, some people who got the travel fever, travel fetish. But the airport in Changi, it almost makes you not want to leave. That's just the airports. They got four of them, and it goes from better to best. Number one, number two, number three, number four. And then they went one step above because Singaporeans don't like to be second best at anything. The moment that they suspect that there's somebody climbing up there in that ranks of saying, there's another airport in Dubai that's going to rival us, or in China. Oh no, shit, it's going to go down. We gotta build up. So they built this amazing structure called Changi Jewel. Changi Jewel. I just hang out there at Changi Jewel on my off days sometimes. I just take the train, the MRT, and hang out for a couple of hours because you got all the food, and you got all the entertainment. It's like an indoor encapsulated version of Singapore all in one. In fact, I think Changi Airport is like the love child between all the Flower Dome and the Cloud Forest. And it's a love child between that and the Gardens by the Bay. If they had a kid and they kept it in a contained center, boom, that's what you're gonna have. Changi Jewel. So definitely is one of the, I think it's the ninth one of the world personally, right? It's just relaxing. It's very zen-like. It smells nice. Everything smells nice. It's just free. It smells. It's cool because often here it's balls hot. So you get to spend a full day just walking around, tasting, eating things, sitting down, getting some mist on you, like, the mist. So I'm gonna tout out Changi here. Shout out to Changi Airport. That I'm gonna miss. And plus, everything just works very efficiently there. Getting through immigration, getting through immigration is just seamless. It's just effortless. So shout out to Changi Airport, man, and the Changi officials out there. All right, number 5. Can't believe fast food here is better than in the West. Let me qualify this. Okay, everybody has KFC, McDonald's, Burger King. Guess what? It's ubiquitous. And no matter where you go, it's fast food. I'm not a fan of fast food, and I figure if I'm traveling 15,000 kilometers to a different country, why am I going to go to McDonald's? Why am I going to go to those places? First of all, it's crap for your body. But anyways, it's familiar. Why do I want to go to a different country just to eat familiar food from back home? Makes no sense until they start to pop in different regional flavors, and then mind blowing. And the fact is that actually, I admit, I did have some McDonald's a couple times, and it is better. They just do the seasonings better. They kick up the spice more. They have one of the campaigns called Shock. I don't know, like they say shock. It just means like it's amazing. It's good. It's shockingly surprising. But right now they have KFC has a chicken floss, right? And they have different flavors, Thai style. It's just blows your mind. So if you're not a fan of fast food, I understand. But you gotta try the things that are slightly different than from your home place. And I just gotta say that they've definitely, their fast food game is on point in terms of the Western food. So if they kick it up for a notch, and I was gonna miss those small things like the beef rendang burger and the extra spicy chicken McChicken sandwich. Because Singapore's got some unique taste, man. So that's what I'm gonna miss. Number 5, I'm gonna miss Singlish. If you don't know Singlish, Singlish is like a hybrid of every other language that's spoken around here and English. And it's just a mishmash of words that is spoken as English peppered with kind of like a local Creole. When it's spoken fast, I have no clue what they're saying, especially when I'm on the train and MRT or hearing students. That's at least for the first couple of months. And then I hear my staff speaking it. Okay, now I know what they're saying, and now I know some words. Singaporeans, there's a generation of Singaporeans that are not proud of Singlish. They kind of look down on it. I get it, because you're trying to teach the proper language of English. You want your kids to learn the generation of speaking properly and being able to communicate with outsiders in the rest of the world. I get it. I understand that, and I appreciate that. Thank you for those who can speak English. But Singlish just works. It's just crazy efficient, effective. Can you turn off the fan? Can you turn off the fan? 6 syllables. Proper English. Okay. Off the fan can. 4 syllables. 4 counts. Off the fan can. Means the exact same thing. Words a bit messed up, a bit switched around, but it makes sense. So that's what Singlish is a lot of the times. They're mixing around the words. It's just efficient. And I'm going to be saying a lot of these things back home when I go to my girls. They're going to be wondering what the hell am I saying? But guess what? They're going to have to catch up, figure it out. All right? You just got to mix the words inside your mind, and it makes sense. Another example of Singlish is can. So they're saying, yes, I can. Sure, I'll do it. Plain and simple. They say can. Can la. Right? It's just an efficient language, an efficient Creole that's easy to understand. It's even more fun when you understand certain root words that are from either Malay, Indian, or Mandarin, or Hokkien that's peppered into this, and it makes it very fun, and it made a lot of content for my comedy, so that's one I'm gonna miss as well too. Or number seven, reliable transit. It works. There's nothing better than waiting for a train and you miss it, and you're like, damn it, I'm gonna miss it. Then 3 minutes later, on the dot, and you look at your phone, or you look at the clock on the train, and it's on point. I mean, the only place that has more precise timing schedules for the trains and with the buses are the Japanese, apparently. Right? It's a lot more confusing there, right, and how to navigate, but Singapore, it's very, very easy. In fact, the first time I arrived in Singapore, I didn't even take the taxi. I took the train from the airport directly to my destination, to where I'm supposed to live. Now, my boss was kind of pissed because I was around an hour, 30 minutes late. He was expecting me up by taxi, but it's so easy to navigate. You don't even need a taxi to get around, right? You don't even need a car to get around. So it's so freeing to be able to live in a country where you don't need transportation, a car. You know how much money you save from gas, insurance, and headaches and white knuckling? No stress. You can just strap the headphones in, listen to music, chill out, relax, zone, text, type, friends from the West. So it's a time saver. It's a time saver. Loved it. So that's the thing about reliable transit. It saves you time and it's consistent and yeah, reliable transit. The food. I'm gonna miss the food. All right, the food though, man, whoa, it's just another level because it's seasoned differently. Now, things are hotter here. So if you think you like spice in the West, you like your hot wings, don't try to be cavalier and be like, oh, let me try the hottest thing here. It'll burn your ass. It will burn your ass. If it burns on the way in, it's gonna burn on the way down, okay? But everything else is tasty and amazing. Now, I'm a bit phobic of textures and tastes, of certain things of weird textures. I'm the pickiest eater, the most horrible pickiest eater. And being here, I've been forced out of my comfort zone by yards, by miles since being here. And it's gonna surprise a lot of family friends who know me from back home going, yo, you eat that now? Hell yeah. Well, at least I can tolerate it. Still some things I won't try, like durian. Still can't get past that smell. Still cannot get past that smell. And the texture of it. But there's other things that I've tried that I was like, all right, I didn't die. So that's the best thing about the food. It's just distinct, unique, and world-class. Even street food, phenomenal, very memorable, right? Cheap too, whoa, very, very, very cheap. Which is the reason why people can afford to live in Singapore, because not everybody's living the crazy rich Asian lifestyle. You got regular people who work normal living wage salaries here, like 3,000 a month, that find ways to live affordably, and cheap food that is really good is the bomb of Singapore. I'm gonna miss that. Okay, number 9. People are patient. Yeah, people are patient. People love to queue up. People love to just wait in line, right? Not bitch, not complaining. People don't really talk to one another, but I appreciate people have the patience just looking straight ahead, waiting their turn, not being really compliant, not really being fearful. They're just being respectful and being civil. And right now, at this time, as I'm recording this in the US, I believe the country lacks a lot of civility. No matter what your opinions or views are, it takes no effort or energy to maintain being civil. And yeah, and everybody here has a certain amount of civility. Even when people complain online about, oh, this person making noise, this person was complaining about this garbage. Really? The complaints? Really? Please, man. You guys got nothing to complain about here in Singapore. Everybody is polite for the most part, at least as a foreigner to me. I never felt as, given like the black card here, like, stay away. Usually from foreigners, they don't say what's up, but the people who says what's up, you say hello or hi, smile, and they catch your eye, they'll return with a smile back, all right? They'll say hello. They're open if you make that first step, if you acknowledge them. I think everybody wants to be acknowledged. That's my own 2 cents, at least. Oh, number 10, I believe that's most important for me, and this is particularly for many people out there who are in the healthcare field, who are other chiropractors. Number 10 is, I'm gonna miss practicing chiropractic here. It's a different beast, it's just a different model. I've had the most practiced freedom in the last 15 years as a chiropractor being here. You don't have to worry. Think how much time that you spend in the West. I talk about to my friends in the US and Canada, more specifically the US, how much time that you spend doing paperwork. Think of your average day spent on doing notes and paperwork, not necessarily to give excellent patient care, but to make sure that the insurance company doesn't take your money away later on down the line when you least expect it. Okay, so think of your paperwork time, cut that by 80 to 90%. Now, think how much fun you're gonna have in practice. Yeah, so that's what it's like here, because that time now is invested into just direct patient care. And I was fortunate to be able to work for some companies and groups that had great systems, had great staff, well-trained teams, had a marketing machine, so people were coming in from external marketing and some internal referrals. So my job as a chiropractor is just to give love and serve, man. Just love on patients, just educate, just have fun, just change the energy of the space, and just have more of the mental space to give more of my authentic self to them. and then also left me a lot more energy at the end of the day to do the things I was passionate about. Even though that my family's not here, which I did miss them, it did fill the void, and I was able to fill that void a little bit of being able to fulfill my other passion, which I rediscovered, which was stand-up comedy. And that's when I'm kind of launched off on the side since being here as DC Comedy, as DC. So yeah, just practicing chiropractic here is a freedom. It's a mental and emotional freedom that chiropractors who come from the West and start to work here figure it out and go, yo, we get it. We totally get it. So I'm speaking on behalf of myself and many other chiropractors here from Canada and America who don't leave. You know, it's the bomb. Okay, that's it. That's my top 10 things I'm going to miss of Singapore as a chiropractor, all right? And also just as a person in general. So if you're following this and you're in love with Singapore or you want to know more about Singapore, stay tuned, follow my channel. I'm going to be posting more content about my experience here because I've got a lot of questions I can answer through this. So please like, subscribe, and follow, and share. Like, subscribe, and share to other people who might find this interesting. I'll get the hang of it. It's my first time. So this is Naked Doctor. Peace.